Hello everyone, today we have Dr. Saran with us from Madras Medical College who cracked rank 148 in INSET examination and got MD General Medicine seat in Jipmer, Puducherry. First of all, hearty congratulations, Saran.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations to your parents, the other family members, and your teachers, starting from your schooling,
Yes,
graduation. It's a very big moment. How are you feeling of seeing the rank and your entry into the MD General Medicine of Jipmer?
Yes, sir. I didn't thought of getting into central institution. I have never had a thought of getting into central institution, sir.
Okay.
The idea, my dream of getting into central institution came after your orientation class, sir. I thought central institution somewhere out of my dream. I was just preparing for NEET-PG, sir. I never thought of attending itself too. But after attending your PJ, you once had a orientation class regarding PJ.
Yes.
Only after that class, I decided that I should also make into central institution.
I'm really very happy to know that some way I made an impact, and yes, that is where you should be, and like you work for it, paved for the results.
Getting into central institution is like a big dream for me, and it has come true now. It's all because of ADRPLEXUS.
We are really very happy listening to this, and we are happy to be a part of your success.
Thank you, sir.
Can you quickly describe your journey in short, from your preparation till your speech?
Yes, sir. I started my preparation once after I finished my internship, sir.
Okay.
I joined in ADRPLEXUS even during my internship, sir. But I started my full-fledged preparation only after completing my internship.
Probably like your entire internship was stuck up with COVID, like you
Yes,
were times of the pan. Yeah.
Yes, initially face-to-face classes were planned, but there was a change of plan and we have shifted into online classes. But I kept on consistently doing my preparation. I never stopped it, sir. And I was focusing for NEET-PG 2022, but NEET-PG 2021, the dream of NEET-PG 2021 came only after the Arun sir's orientation class.
It's just like pushing you out of comfort zone, trying to give your best efforts and all. See, when initially we planned for face to face, and due to the second wave, which were at peak, we were forced to go for online live interaction sessions. How did you feel about this online live interaction sessions of ADRPLEXUS?
Initially, I was very much disappointed, sir. I am very much interested in attending face-to-face classes. It will be much more lively. Initially, when due to the pandemic, was change in situation, so we moved on to online classes. Initially, it was difficult to adapt, sir. But later on, we found a way in that too, sir. Initially, it was very difficult to sit from morning till night attending the online classes, sir. But I never skipped any online classes. Yes, sir. If there is a class planned tomorrow, I will be attending the class definitely, sir. I will make sure that I don't miss it, and I'll make my own notes in ADRPLEXUS workbook, sir. And after finishing every class, I'll be revising that, sir.
Fantastic. When you mention these workbooks, what is the role of workbooks in your success? ADRPLEXUS workbooks in your success?
ADRPLEXUS workbook, something that shoots me more, sir. I have a picturization memory, sir. So making my own notes in ADRPLEXUS workbook is like preparing my own notes
and reinforcing your visual memory.
Yes, sir. It reinforced my visual, right, sir. So the revision part is made much more easier, sir.
Okay. So it helps in two things here. The ADRPLEXUS workbooks, one being crispy and concise, it helps for revise faster, and also it helps because the pictures and all are there. You can easily the visual memory. You keep on reinforcing that.
Yes, sir. Definitely, the visual memory is of great role in attending the MCQs, sir.
Yes.
Only by visual memory we will be attending the MCQs much faster in faster manner, sir. in that way, ADRPLEXUS workbook is of great use to me, sir.
And it's definitely one of the game changers.
Yes, sir. Than reading a printed material, making my own notes in ADRPLEXUS workbook is of extremely good, sir.
Yeah, and thank you for that. And we are really very happy, like in our persistent efforts to make things easier for the students. And this is one thing which we come up like a couple of years back, in fact, 2.5 years back, which has been well received by students over the country. Very nice, Sharon. Yeah. And what other things in ADRPLEXUS help you in your you getting the rank?
Sir, first of all, the ADRPLEXUS workbook, sir, and the next the teaching faculty, sir, were they were extremely in helping manner. They will be discussing all doubts, whatever the question is, maybe whether too much silly or not. They'll be explaining in detail. They'll be clearing all the doubts, sir. So next, faculties are of next importance, sir. Then the leaderboard questions, sir. I must definitely mention this, sir. Everyday leaderboard questions, it boosted my confidence, sir.
Okay.
I had lot of self-doubt whether I could able to do it or not. But attending the leaderboard questions and getting to know where our position is and how to improve our position day by day.
On a real-time basis, you know, like
yes,
by the time you complete your examination, you know where you stand.
Yes, sir.
And being it is a time focused, like a time constraint thing, you have to answer in a stipulated time, only then you'll move forward. So that it helps you to pick up the clues in the question to answer effectively in the examination.
Yes, sir. Since the leaderboard questions is all time based, it should be attended within the 30 seconds, or else the question will be skipped.
Yes.
So it made us mind to think faster, read the question faster, and immediately come to a conclusion. So the leaderboard questions is of great help in attending MCQs faster manner, sir. And since we have leaderboard questions every day, we are pushed to attend that leaderboard questions every day. So we will be preparing every day, sir. Even if we are down, if we attend the leaderboard questions, it will give us a confidence. Oh, okay, we must give a try. It gives us a confidence, even in during the phases of low mood also.
But you have to, when you want to attempt the leaderboard, you still have to read 30 topics which we give, the most important topics, and that
Yes,
you have to spend 3 hours, and then you anyhow doing at least 30 to 40 questions. That's
yes,
your day on your given on your poor performance days.
Yes, sir. Most of the questions in the exams, be it in NEET or NEET, the questions are of most of the questions are from the leaderboard topics, sir.
Very good. Like we are happy. Like if I ask you from the leaderboard topics, leaderboard questions, and the mock exams, how much percentage of the questions are there in NEET and INSET examinations, Sharan, in your perspective? It may not be exact, but approximately.
Sir, approximately NEET, most of the questions, about 80 to 90% of the questions are from NEET around 70 to 80, I think so, sir.
So that is like basically we are asking only 3.5 hours of your time and 1800 topics, and you are able to crack 70 to 90% of the questions.
Yes, sir. Most of the topics are concentrated on those repeated questions, sir. So if revision is
exactly, and we are happy to know that. Sharon. Basically, the topics which we pick up is after analyzing last 12 years questions where they will be predominantly asked the questions in the direct or indirect repeats, and that yes, that is giving the results. And if you ask me, after interviewing many students from ADRPLEXUS, the two things which everyone, irrespective of what they rank, they say is one is the workbooks and the leaderboard. Those two are.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
And how about mock exams? How often you use to attend mocks, and how does mock exams help in your final examination?
Yes, sir. I attended all the mocks given by ADR, sir.
Okay.
And it made me to review how many number of correct questions I have attended, in which subject am I weak, and I concentrated on those subjects that I scored less. So mock exams. Based on the mock exams, I would go back to the topics, sir. After attending the mocks, I will look into the answer key and I will search every I will go back into each subject and I will read those topics, sir. And I will note the extra points that I came through mock exams.
Fantastic. It's basically learning from the mistakes. What all mistakes you have made in the mock exams, you're consolidating the topic so that you won't repeat the same thing in your final examination.
Yes, sir. Once in a class, you told if you make a question wrong, please write those wrong option and strike it out, sir.
Yes.
That helped me a lot, sir. After that, I applied in the next mock exams, whatever exams or whatever leaderboard questions or any MCQs I attended. If I made something wrong, I used to write those wrong option nearby and I used to strike it out, sir. So next time while I revising, I must be sure that I should not select this option. So my mind is primed that to eliminate those wrong options, sir. So I could easily pick up the right ones.
That's fantastic. It's good. Like we say many a point, but like only few people pick up and do that. We are very happy that you use that and it helped you in fact.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I used to apply those whatever Arun sir says and those techniques you tell. I used to apply it, sir. And if I found it much more useful, I used to regularly practice it, sir.
Very good. It's very impressive, Saran. That helped you like to crack like just 5 to 6 months of your preparation, like post internship, walking into the corridors of Jipmer Institute of National Importance. Yes, that would definitely help you. Very good. And if I ask you, there will be many factors which might have contributed to your success. But if I ask you to pick the 3 most important factors, what will you pick?
First, the study material, sir. Once I attended those classes, online classes, I would revise those study material again and again, sir. Okay. On the day of class itself, I would revise those topics on the same day, sir. Then we used to get 2 or 3 days gap before the next subject, sir, and I used to revise those notes. And if I come across any new points in leaderboard questions or any MCQs, I used to note it down in those notes. I used to stick to one ADRPLEXUS workbook as a prime study material, sir. Whatever I get any new points, I used to note it down, sir. And I keep on revising those workbook again and again, sir. So the workbook is a main factor, sir.
Okay, very good.
Then the attending MCQ, sir. Attending the leaderboard questions every day, sir. Okay. It's since I'm new to this MCQ pattern, we haven't been used to do this MCQ pattern. Attending MCQs every day, it helps us in making decisions easier, sir.
Easier and quicker, and picking up the clues
quickly, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Initially, I was struggling to read the question completely within 30 seconds, sir, while attending leaderboard question. Before reading the options, the time will lapse and the next question comes, sir. But due to repeated practice, I'd be able to attend those options correctly, and I used to eliminate those options within 20 seconds itself.
So that might have helped in your examination, so that you can pick the clues and super fast.
Yes, sir.
Very good. And what is the third one, Sharan?
Yes, sir.
The factor which contributed to your success. One you told workbook, second leaderboard.
Yes, sir. Then the ADRPLEXUS, Arun sir's motivation class, sir. I am the type of going into the down phase very soon, sir. I would self-doubt myself whether I would be able to do it. Initially, the NEET-PG 2021 was kept as a target for us, sir. Initially, it was like a over dream, sir. But then, due to the proper plannings, sir would plan for the entire 3 months strategy, sir. Sir would tell how much subjects would be completed, how we are planning for next revision. It gave us confidence. Yes, definitely we can be able to do it in 3 months, sir. So we kept on following the schedule, sir. I didn't have any separate plan or schedule. I just blindly followed the ADRPLEXUS schedule, sir.
That's very impressive, and like we are happy that we completed the whole circle and we have delivered the best what is possible for you.
Yes, sir. I just followed the schedule, sir. I never skipped any schedule, sir. Be it classes or a standard subject-based test or mock test, I used to attend it. And if I missed any leaderboard question, I used to attend it in app again. And I would mark down those missed questions or wrong questions.
And learning from the mistakes again so that it won't be repeated. They won't be repeated. Fantastic, Saran. And during your entire preparation, have you ever doubted your ability that you will succeed or not?
Yes, sir. Many a times, sir. If I get many questions wrong, I'd be self-doubting. Our preparation is not so enough. So I would be down. But however, Arun sir kept us back on track, sir. He however brought us again into track. He'll be motivating us again. He'll be getting to know whenever we are down. He'll getting to know it earlier itself, sir.
Okay.
And he'll be arranging it
so that you will be motivated.
Yes, sir. Twice in a month, he'll be contacting Arun sir. So it gives us more energy, sir.
So that's very good. That's what like Arun sir used to do since years. Like he will do that for us. Like when we were almost 8 years back when we were preparing, and very such continuing. That's very good. And usually on an average day, how many hours you need to study and how many hours you need to solve MCQs?
It depends. It varies, sir. But mostly around 8 to 10 hours, sir. I'll wake up before the class timing, sir. 1 hour before the class timing. Once the class over, I'll be taking a short break and I'll be revising those topics and I'll attend leaderboard questions in the morning itself, sir. And I'll be looking into the answers of those leaderboard questions in night.
Okay.
Maximum, sir, 8 to 10 hours I'll be studying, sir. Even if I feel like something not interesting or not, I'll be attending those mistaken questions. I'll be looking into MCQs questions, sir. Even if I didn't read the theory part, if I feel something boring, I will be doing MCQs questions. So I will be keeping in engaged manner.
And how many MCQs do you use to solve on an average every day?
Sir, every day around 50 questions, definitely 50 questions, sir. If possible, I'll be attending mock test in ADRPLEXUS apps. There will be subject-based questions in ADRPLEXUS apps. If there is extra time, I'll be attending those questions also.
Okay. So, what are the questions you made? What are the questions which went wrong? Again, you made sure that you write down and strike it off so that it won't be repeated in the future.
Yes, sir. There were many questions repeated in leaderboard questions, sir, and I was making those questions wrong every day. Then your idea, then you told that idea, sir. So I applied that idea and I rectified those errors, sir.
Mistakes, very good. And what is the role of 5 a.m. clubs and 6 a.m. clubs in your success?
Yeah, sir. I used to attend. Initially, it was very difficult to attend those 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. sessions, sir. But everything comes with a price. ADRPLEXUS will be sending the motivation messages in midnight before night itself, sir. On seeing those messages, I'll be getting energy, sir. Yes, we must attend this 6 a.m. session. I'll be keeping alarm and I will wake up. As soon as I wake up, I'll be attending the class. Sir.
So that the adrenal rush, and you initially after waking up immediately you listen something, and that gives you a sense that you had already done something on that particular day.
Yes, sir. The entire day will be more. Sir. I feel that entire day is more energetic. We have made this day much more useful than yesterday. I get that feeling.
That's fantastic. That's what the primary purpose of me starting this 5 a.m. clubs is, like, to motivate you, and so that you will feel that the day more energetic and moving forward.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Yeah. I really enjoyed that early morning studying, sir. I used to study early morning during my school days, sir, but the habit was gone somewhere during college days, sir. The ADRPLEXUS again revived that habit of studying in early mornings.
It's fantastic. And Sharon, did you ever face the problem of volatile memory in few subjects or all? Like how did you cope up with that?
Yes, sir. It's a huge problem, sir. Memorizing all those 19 subjects, learning all those facts in mind, it's a huge task, sir. I used to write in a small sticky notes, sir.
Okay.
Those important points that I used to tend to forget often, I used to write it in a separate sticky note and I used to paste it in my door, sir. Whenever I get free time, whenever I have a cup of coffee or during lunch, I used to look over those notes, sir.
So that helps reinforcing like what are the things, so you keep on space and repetition help you.
Yes,
Basically.
sir.
And what is your advice to your juniors and future aspirants preparing for the entrance examinations, Sharon?
Yes, sir. First of all, starting from the scratch, starting from first, it will be a huge task. That there will be many doubts that NEET-PG or any set cannot be cracked. But once you enter into a full-fledged preparation with proper guidance and proper planning, definitely it is achievable, sir. It is possible, sir. If it is possible, if you had a proper plan, sir, proper planning and
Basically,
regular guidance, sir.
plan.
There must be regular motivation. Preparing for at a stretch of 6 months or 1 year is very tiring, sir. There must be constant support or motivation, sir. That I am very sure that happens only with the ADRPLEXUS, sir. I personally I experienced it, sir. So I am telling this.
We are really very happy that we played a crucial role in your success.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
And so to summarize what are things you said till now, your advice to the future aspirants. So one is having the self-belief, doing revisions and doing as many MCQs as possible and consolidating the things which were made mistake, which have been wrong, you consolidating them as soon as possible and making a notes of that. That is basically learning from mistakes and doing the repeated sticking to the single notes, any extra points adding to the same book, and self-belief. These are the things which is your advice to the future aspirants based on anything else you want me to add?
Yes, sir. Based on my experience, sir, I felt that NEET or any set is something that only the toppers can achieve, or something you must be a topper from UG. That's it. But even if you didn't start, even if you are very average or below average, if you get through a proper channel, if you get through a proper, you get through yes, sir, good center, you will be definitely getting it, sir. That
obviously, like
yes, sir, that,
taking them to the right path, and
yes, sir.
It definitely helps.
And preparing all those 19 subjects is a huge task, sir. I personally didn't have any plans, sir. I blindly followed that ADRPLEXUS plan and schedule, sir. So there are a lot of ups and downs, sir. But they kept on engaging us, they kept on motivating us. There are a lot of shift of plans in between. Suddenly the NEET exam date was on. Suddenly the online classes were on. However the situation may be, they kept us motivated again and again. They pushed us forward, sir.
And in fact, like the close to you because you trusted us and we delivered. Basically, we promised. We always like let it be workbooks, let it be leaderboard, let it be the spaced repetition method, the revision schedules. We always think in the shoes of the students and try to bring out what is the best that we can deliver to the student. That's how we are coming up with this innovative thing, and we are really happy. All these things, let it be leaderboard, workbooks, spaced repetition, everything, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. clubs, these things help.
Yes, sir.
And you're mentioning about the ADRPLEXUS. You share who are your favorite faculties in ADRPLEXUS, or the faculties who help you, inspire you the most?
Yes, sir. I like Dr. Sivaraman sir's medicine classes a lot, sir. I will be waiting when the SAS next class will be. I'll be I'm very much fond of Sivaraman sir's class, sir. And Yes, sir. And Vandana ma'am's pathology classes, sir. We had an opportunity of attending face-to-face class of
Just
Vandana.
that little gap like before the second wave.
Pathology is made much more interesting because of ma'am, sir. Of course, your anesthesia class, sir. I really liked the way you made us revise on the same day itself, sir. On spot, we'll be memorizing all those points, sir, on the same day. You really taught us the method of rapid revision, sir. You taught us
space confined. I mean, time confined thing like which you have to do under pressure basically. Only
yes,
then
sir.
the rest of the efforts come out, and what is our mind, what are we capable of will come out only under pressure, and that's what we try to do that.
Initially, anesthesia revision is made much more easier, sir. We are able to complete within a half a day, sir. Because of that rapid revision happened during the online class itself. While during exam preparation, I am able to complete the entire anesthesia within half a day.
That's really nice to know. Like, I'm very happy to learn that, and that time you can utilize for any other subject. Like, we're very happy to learn that. That's very nice, Sharon. So finally, you're taking MD General Medicine in Jipmer.
Yes.
You are very happy, and you walk into the corridors of Institute of National Importance. And your parents also might be the very happy parents today. And are you married by any chance?
Yes, sir. My mother is here nearby, sir.
Yeah.
Shall I call her, sir?
Yeah, please do call. We'll just congratulate and see.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Happy congratulations on the success of your Sharan.
Sir, உங்களோட help எல்லாம் தாங்க sir.
Very happy that you are proud parents. Happy, he's a very good student.
Thank you, sir. அப்பப்ப உங்களோட மோட்டிவேஷன் அருண் சாரோட மோட்டிவேஷன் எல்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க சார். ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி ரொம்ப டவுன் ஆகும்போது சாரோட ஸ்பீச் என்ன அப்படியே பூஸ்ட் அப்பா எந்திரிச்சு உட்கார வைக்கிறது அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் அப்படின்னு சார். ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருந்துச்சு.
Yes, no, Arun sir motivates a lot and he's a very good teacher also.
இல்ல அப்பப்ப சொல்லுவோம் அப்படிங்க சார் லைனுக்கே வரல வந்தாருன்னா கொஞ்சம் பூஸ்டப்பா இருக்கும். நான் கூட பேசுங்க என்ன கூப்பிட்டு அப்படிமே அப்படி எல்லாம் கூப்பிட்டு பேச முடியாது. அவரே ஏதாவது லைன்ல வருவாரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் அப்படிங்க சார். இல்ல பரவாயில்லைங்க சார். அந்த அளவுக்கு கோச்சிங் சென்டர் அவனுக்கு நல்லா யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருந்துச்சுங்க சார் எனக்குங்க சார். ரொம்ப சப்போர்ட்டா இருந்தீங்க. ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ்ங்க சார்.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Once again, hearty congratulations, Sharan, and your proud parents today, like because of your success. And once again, hearty congratulations to you, your parents, family members, and also your teachers, starting from your schooling and your undergraduate, who built that foundation which made our work easier. Basically, we just supplemented the basics which has been taught to you in your medical colleges, basically.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
And once again, all the very best in all your for all your future aspirations, Sharan. Once again, hearty congratulations, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.